On June 28th and 29th, the Bridge in Bridgehampton, New York hosted the 66th Ike MGA Stroke Play Championship, the first MGA event in club history. The Ike is a 54-hole stroke play event with 36 of those holes to be played on the final day. Entering day 2, Christian Cavalieri of Mayapack led the way at 2 under after shooting an opening round of 70. After 36 holes, Cavalieri and Matthew Fields of Quaker Ridge were atop the leaderboard, both at 1 under for the championship.
I was tied with Christian going into it, so anything can happen over 18 holes, so I'm just trying to take it one at a time, and the wind is so tough and the greens are so tough, you really have to stay in every shot, so all about just not getting ahead of myself, that's it.
Early in the final round, Cavalieri dropped a few strokes, but Fields remained steady, making par on his first 7 holes, including a great up and down at the 4th.
Yeah, that was tough. Straight downwind. We played for, I had like a 70-yard shot, and we played for like 15 yards of bounce, and still was bounced way over the green. So just had to chip it to the edge and let it trickle on, which was a shot that you had to do a bunch of times. So just really hard, and got lucky that I hit it with the right weight.
His string of pars would come to an end on the 8th when he drained a 50-footer for birdie on what was considered one of the toughest holes all week.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it was uphill, into the grain, into the wind. I knew I had to hit it hard. You got to get some good breaks, right? Winning requires luck, so you get so many bad breaks out here, you got to get some good ones too sometimes, and that's what it takes.
For what seemed like the first time all tournament, Fields faltered a bit on the back 9. He made double bogeys on holes 12 and 14, but stayed calm and committed to his game plan.
I knew that it was still in a good spot. I knew that I started, in a good spot so that I could afford a little bit of a, rough patch. And I knew if it was happening to me, it was happening to other people too.
Fields remained several shots clear of the field coming down the home stretch. He would cap off his victory in style, birdieing the final 2 holes of the tournament.
Yeah, 17, they moved the tees way up, and it was funny because it's when we were gunning, this trap and that trap and this trap, and it seemed like there was no good place to hit it. And, I'm not really long enough to get it, fly it onto the green, but I thought if I could, aim at the pin and hit my little fade out to the right, it was a good place to pitch from. And I just, hit a really good drive and, got lucky enough to have a pretty straightforward uphill pitch. And then 18, for me is a pretty easy drive because I hit the left to right ball, and you can hit it sort of as much left to right as you want because the wind's gonna help you bring it back in. And we had like 250 left, and I put it over the green even though I didn't think I could, but so firm and running. So obviously a lucky putt at the end. So it's great.
Amidst extremely challenging course conditions over 2 days, Fields finished the championship at 2 over par. 6 shots clear of the field to claim the first MGA victory of his career.
I mean, it's feeling very surreal right now. I did not expect to, contend when I came into it. So it's a wonderful feeling. Being able to play this in this section with all the great guys that we have here is just fantastic. And for me, it's just for fun, right? We have our real lives. So to be able to come in here and win is just, it's a dream come true. And it's just, for a normal guy that, has a 9 to 5, it's just fantastic.